Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing. I don't know what happened, y'all. We got cut off. I might hit the wrong button, but I was just cooking CDK, cooking Crush the Legend on this boxing talk. They still hating on Young Dev, man. The former, I think he's the youngest undisputed champion in boxing history. They was going in on him, man, and it's like I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We cannot let the Devin Haney disrespect continue. Devin Haney's a good brother. All he does is try to make the best fights. So what we talking about here? He called out Tank. Tank ducked him. We called out Shakur. Shakur ducked him. I mean, we didn't went to the bodega, tried to give Shakur an offer. He had a broom in his hand. We said we want you to come fight. He's talking about no, I don't want to fight. I'm going to WBC. I want a better deal. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, shout out to my man CDK. Shout out to my man Crush because they get on here with their back straight, as my granny G would say, and tell you a story, man. So salute to them, man. Because here go my brother.
Mm,
D3 in here. I don't know what happened. I think I hit the wrong button
yeah.
on the first line, but D3 would agree with me, man. Devin Haney is a monster. He lost the fight to a drug cheat. That don't mean nothing, man. If Tank would ever grow a pair of nuts, we would have a great fight with him and Tank. What would
Yeah,
you say to that?
Um. Yeah. I mean, that's why I want to see them rematch because I don't know what happens in the next fight. If Ryan is able to do what he did in the first fight, maybe Ryan can prove, hey, it ain't had nothing to do with what was in my system. I'm just a better fighter than Devin Haney. If Devin
right,
Haney
right.
has a better outcome in the fight, then Devin Haney has a reason to say, hey, he only beat me because he had something in his system. So
Yeah,
I mean, we if they have a rematch, then we'll see it. But I don't know if they're gonna have a rematch. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these guys.
I don't know why. I don't Crush hates on the American Dream, Young Dev. Cause we
yeah,
call him Black Jesus, man. I don't know why he hates on him, but I mean it is what it is, man. I mean, if you like a guy like Tank who's gonna sign long term deals and be under somebody's thumb forever, that's cool. But you know us, Team Haney, what do? We go in there, we free agents, man. We just work with promoter. We do partnerships. We don't have a promoter own us. We could do what we want. The one of my favorite movie, Cadillac Records, when they had Holland Wolf tell Muddy Waters, "Hey man, this an old truck. I own it. I own it. I own this old truck." So no
yeah,
matter how you want to put it, the glitz and glamour, yeah, Tank got all the purses, all the watches, all the earrings, and all that. He got everything that a young man will want. But at the end of the day, he ain't got the belt. We got the belts, man. That's forever. And to hear Crush coming here with this BS talking about Tank is small, cut the BS. Dwight Muhammad fought George Foreman. He was 5'5". So
yeah.
stop the games, man. Stop the games.
Okay, so
At the end
so
of the
so
day,
so
at
so
the
why
end of the
you always
day, if
want your
he
man to fight somebody smaller than him, then, bro? Cause soon when
you
he
said
fought
what?
somebody his size, he got beat up. Why you want your man to always fight somebody smaller than him? You know why? Cause your boy's a wimp. That's why you always want to fight somebody smaller than him. Every time y'all open your mouth in defense of this dude, y'all burn yourselves. I ain't even gotta cook y'all no more. I ain't got
Hold
to.
on,
Y'all
hold on, hold on.
bone gristle. I can't even feed y'all to the dog no more with this nonsense with this dude, man. This dude, you don't know what he's gonna be when he come back. You don't know. He don't even know what he gonna be. He got Freddie Roach, the coach joke, Freddie Roach. Yeah, one thing he gonna learn from Freddie Roach is how to shake his head like a bobblehead when
Oh
he get
man,
caught on the
hey,
chin.
hey,
You know what I'm
Crush,
saying? Yeah, I'm going there with this nonsense.
Got
We not
grumpy
Crush,
going
ass
for
feet.
it. We're not
Crush,
Got
don't do
standing
that,
grumpy
for
Crush.
it.
ass feet.
Crush, don't do
Got
that, Crush. You
grumpy
know
Going
you
ass
here
ain't.
and
feet.
All
there.
you gonna do is learn
That's
how to
right.
shake his
Yeah, I
head.
said it. That's what he
Got
gonna
grumpy
show him how
ass
to
feet.
shake his head for getting hit on the chin. He ain't gonna show him
Awesome.
nothing else.
Awesome.
Overrated Freddie Roach. Never built a
Man, they
champion
cocky.
from
Hold
scratch.
on,
Are
hold
you
on.
serious?
Got
Ernie Futch
grumpy
Are
taught
ass
you
feet.
Ernie
serious?
Futch worked with Freddie Roach himself. That's one of Eddie Futch's guys.
Yeah.
Put some respect on his
That
name.
ain't Eddie Futch though. He ain't Eddie Futch. Try something else, brother. He ain't Eddie Futch. He's Freddie the Coach
Awesome.
Joke Roach. That's what he is. Turbulence head. You got to
Oh
get
man, Crush,
on the
Crush,
body.
Crush. Don't do Freddy like that, Crush. But
How about them Cowboys?
Now
okay,
I'm
on
doing
a
Freddie like that. Yeah, I'm
hey,
doing Freddie like that. Always did Freddie like that. It ain't
Hey,
nothing
you
new over
free, you
here.
prove it. And this
yeah,
brother
yeah,
said the head, all you gonna know how to do is
man,
shake
crush that man. Hey, listen though, on a real note, man, listen, Freddie,
Goddamn.
Joe Roach, coach, whatever you want to call him, is a good coach, in my opinion. Now, do I think what I'm worried about more than anything is if Ryan Garcia is able to make Devin definitely needs to go to 147. Let's get that out the way right now. 147, his weight class where he needs to be at. Power, no power. I think that he will be better there. I think we'll see a better Devin Haney, and I want to see the fight again. But whether we see that fight again or not, I don't know. What do y'all think?
This is your song.
Well, I say if he going to 147, his first opponent should be Blair the Flair Conway. Let's see what he working with in his way back.
But
Let's see him going there against Blair the
right,
Flair Conway for his first fight at 147. That's all I got.
Mhm.
Well,
I
Blair
agree.
probably two legends in a row. So I don't know if we're gonna just sleep on Blair.
Man, Blair not beating Devin Haney. Blair not.
No, he's not beating Devin Haney, but I'm just saying, let's not act like Blair the Flair called out Boost Ennis and Boost ducked him. So we're not gonna play this
What?
game.
Man, cut that cap out, man.
Hold on,
Cut
we
it
didn't
out, man.
see when he stepped the
Man, Booth ain't got time to be fighting no man. Listen, man, you talking about a double cab driver. Booth kill that man. You talking about a man that drive two cabs. He drive one Monday through Friday and got a different on Saturday and Sunday. What are you talking about?
he said a double cab drive.
Yeah, double cab driver, man.
Now it's time for a commercial break.
Hey, Crud.
Oh,
The
what's
man a double
let
cab driver, man.
me ask you this, Free. So are they saying that Boost Ennis is a cab driver as well?
Mm-mm. We
No,
saying Booth Ennis is the. I'm saying my fault, Free. I ain't cutting y'all. I think Boots is the best thing smoking at 147. That's my opinion. I'm sorry, I'm out the way.
no, Boots is not a cab driver by no sense of the form. The thing is that when Blair Cobb was asking to get that fight with Jerron Boots Ennis was trying to get the fight with Earl and Bud. He was the number one contender.
Yeah.
He was trying to get the fight with Earl and Bud. So it was pointless of him fighting Blair Cobb. Blair Cobb has done nothing in the sport of boxing at that time.
Yeah.
And truthfully be told, he still hasn't really done anything. But at that time, Blair Cobb was just an obstacle that they was trying to put in front of Jerron Bucenis because he was going after the fighter that everybody wanted to protect. They wanted to protect Earl. They wanted to protect Bud. So they were like, "Oh, you got to go fight Blair Cobb. Blair Cobb calling you out." Blair Cobb was nobody. Wasn't nobody thinking about no daggone Blair Cobb. We already said Boots get in there with Blair Cobb, he's gonna stop Blair Cobb. That's what everybody was saying. So to say that Boots ducked Blair Cobb is crazy. There was no reason for him to fight Blair Cobb. He was already the number one contender. He was trying to fight the champion. That's like saying David Benavidez needs to fight David Morrell in order to get the fight with Canelo. No, he's the number one contender.
Yeah.
The fight for Canelo is next. I'm not worried about nobody that's behind me. I'm going for the guys that's in front of me.
Yeah.
So,
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Free. What you think about Kate Bivell coming out saying that her and her children were going for Arthur Beterbiev?
I mean, everybody's gonna have their opinion about what they believe. Everybody gonna have their opinion. The only problem is their opinion doesn't matter. The only opinion that matters is those three judges that sat down and scored the fight. Those are the only opinions that matter. Nobody else's opinion.
Ex-wife saying she's going for the opponent. That's kind of crazy.
Huh?
His wife saying that she going for the opponent with her and her
no.
going for the
Hey, bro,
opponent.
you been
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nobody's opinion matters.
Yeah, she's not his wife, Free, anymore. They are separated. She is more or less.
No, I was about to say that's not his wife. They're not together anymore. They're not together anymore.
She's the enemy of the people.
Yeah, but her opinion doesn't matter anyway. Nobody's opinion matters. The same. Her opinion matters about as much as my opinion matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that opinion doesn't matter. I don't care who you can have Bob Erm up there saying, "Hey, I think Bill will win this fight." It does not matter what you
No.
believe.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters is what the judges said at the end of that fight.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, I mean, you
That's all
speaking
that
the
matters.
truth on that. I'm just saying, free. That's kind of crazy to have your ex-wife say, "My children are with
Hey,
the opponent."
BBO, who would your ex-wife cheer
It,
for?
it,
Who would she cheer
no,
for? Your
if they
ex-wife?
if they if they left on bad terms, I don't expect her to talk nice about him at
Right.
all.
I
Right.
mean, they was together for years. Free,
It don't. It
golly.
Man,
doesn't. It does not
BBO,
matter
come
if
on.
if
Your
you leave on
ex-wife.
bad. No, if you leave on bad terms, you're not gonna have nothing good to say. You ain't
Nope.
gonna have nothing good to say. Y'all left on bad terms. If you left on good terms, then that's something else. But
Yeah,
y'all leaving on
But she
bad
had to bring
terms.
children in that. That's crazy. She brought the children into that, man. That's crazy.
bro.
Oh, but
BBO,
that tells you more about her
yeah,
than
it don't tell
Butterbean.
me nothing about him. It tell me everything about her. Thank you, Free. Everything about her. She's an honorary dog ass woman.
You
Yeah,
go, CDK.
Yeah, honorary dog ass woman. Stick and stone may break his bone, but a broom might just hurt her. You know what I'm
I'll just
saying?
say, I'll say
I
this,
did
CDK.
everything Free said. I wouldn't dare have
CDK.
a wife like that.
I'll put it like this, man. Free. That's kind of cold blooded to say. My children are with Baturbiev. That's crazy. That's
No,
crazy.
yeah.
do you think the children really felt like that, or was that just her speaking? Which one you
But I'm
think?
saying she was saying that to hurt him. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Yeah, we know that. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. We know that. But she ain't nothing but a
Yeah.
gargamel. She's a gargamel.
That's wild, bro. I can't believe she said that. But that was wild, man. That was a wild thing for her to be saying.
I'm still thinking
Yeah.
about putting, man, hey, listen, I wouldn't be mad at him. He went over there and told her, man, piss on the front porch, take off running.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like her, man. I don't like it. I don't like stuff like
Like
that.
she been bashing him in the press. Have y'all seen the stuff she said about him in the press?
Yes, she's
Mhm.
terrible. She's a terrible woman.
She talking about the man's mama, his dad. I mean, golly.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
it.
I've never
But
seen nothing like it.
that's what happened when you have a bad breakup. I mean, the same thing
Yep,
happened like
yep.
when you had a bad breakup with your girlfriend back when you was in school. When you dated a girl, y'all had a bad breakup. She talking bad
Yeah,
about you to everybody. Oh, he ain't this, he ain't that.
yeah,
His stain is small and all this. They always do that.
yeah, yeah. That's
But
the first thing they say in the food. And they
when
first,
y'all
and they first go to.
when y'all together, you was the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Soon as y'all not together no more, oh, this dude that he this he that.
Hey,
I
you
see.
went from a you went from a 10-inch pipe to a 2-inch bench.
Yeah,
Hey, but you know what? CDK rough, man, because CDK said the funniest thing I ever heard. My man said, I want to jump off the impulse.
Hey, yeah, I jumped twice before I let a woman dictate my situation. I jump off the Empire State Building before I let it happen. Yeah.
Oh, man. But we gonna be back, man. I gotta tell y'all this, man. We gonna be back. We got a guy who want to step two. This is D. This is a title eliminator, man, for D Free's belt. Cause D Free the Puerto Rican, he didn't want. He didn't beat me twice, man. But we coming for him because in both fights, man, we dropped him. He was asleep, but then he
Hey,
woke up.
hey, what belt is this different?
he talking about my undisputed
Okay.
debate belt that
Okay.
nobody can say
Man,
to
well,
beat me in.
you a great debater, bro. You earned that belt. And you should be undefeated. You should be undefeated, man.
He treat me like Tank. He talking about, oh, you gotta go fight this guy. No, nigga, I'm the A side.
Yeah,
You come to me. You
yeah.
come to me. And
Because
you
Yeah,
wait,
come to,
you
man,
you
you
wait
come
for
to
me to
free,
you
man.
wait
You
for
come
me
to
to
free.
send the contract. You
Hey,
come to me
bro.
and you wait for me to send the contract. I'm the A
Hey,
side.
free. Hey, give him 70-30, man. Give him 70-30.
Free will give you 80-10. I mean 80-20. He a Puerto Rican, man. He try to get all.
Yeah. Hey, free. Just give him a little bit of the change and we'll go from there. Don't give him all the money. Please don't.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. You gotta earn what you worth.
That's it.
You're not gonna eat.
But
You're
you
not
know
gonna eat
what?
off. You're not gonna eat
I'm
off
gonna
my
get
back.
cash, and then I'm going right for D Free's neck, man. And I keep trying to tell D Free, man, watch over your neck, man, because we coming for it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, CDK.
I just want to say, man, I enjoy doing these shows with y'all, man. Y'all, my brothers, I love y'all. I have fun every time, man. And that's all it's about, fun, basing your opinion on whatever, how you feel. And we just doing our thing, man. That's all it is to it.
Hey, is my man T Hill? T Hill came to work today? Is that T Hill?
Yeah, I've been up in here. I've been talking too, but you make you think he's been ignoring me, so I just let y'all
Hey,
do what
man,
y'all
I
do.
apologize. I apologize.
Hey T Hill,
You're
let me
all
ask you this
good.
before you get out
My
of here,
bad,
man.
Tommy, bro. My bad, Tommy.
T Hill, let me ask you this before we get out of here, man. Who won the fight yesterday, man? We know Baturbia dominated, but who won the fight yesterday?
What?
I think it was the fight actually lived up to the hype. It
Yes,
was a great
sir.
fight, and
Yes,
I
sir.
got to give Bivol credit, man. I didn't think he was gonna make it out of rounds 9 through 11, but he
Me.
did. Now he lost for
Yep.
sure, rounds 9 through
Okay.
11.
Okay. Okay. Hey,
But but
and
but
guess what, Hill? I ain't got no problem with that, man. I think it was a hell of a fight, one of the best fight I've
it
seen,
was.
man. I ain't mad no way or another.
Now I'm not either, and I think it's rematch worthy. You know what I'm saying? And I know both of them are honorable enough where we'll get the rematch. So
Yep.
hey, I thought boxing won to tell you the truth, man. I mean, if anybody said Bivol won, I mean, I'm not gonna be too mad at him. But as I stated many times over, even in the fight with Raymond Ford, you can't lose. You can't give the illusion like you're losing the championship rounds and want to be the champion.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
call them the championship rounds for a reason. Them not really even the championship rounds because they used to be, rounds 13, 14, and 15. Those were the
Yeah.
championship rounds. So, but now it's rounds 10, 11, and 12. You got to win those rounds, especially if you're in a close fight.
Yeah. That's how you. Yeah.
And I felt like in that fight, I have seen only highlights, and I've seen an extended clip of highlights, but looked like both fighters did great work. It seemed like the harder, cleaner, more effective punches were being landed by better BF. And I think, you know, that was the selling point. When it's close, it becomes who, if we're judging fights like this, who did more of this? Or who had something that stuck out more so than the other. And when you look at his face and you look at the impact that his punches were having on him, his whole body, you're gonna side with that, especially in the later rounds where you're getting the better of your opponent. So I feel like it was a tough fight and a great fight, and I think that they should just line it up again.
Let
We
me
might
ask
get
you
three out of
something.
them.
What do you think about Timothy Bradley, saying that Tank Davis is a fraud? Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley.
I think people who say stuff like that need to continue to show up to his events and tell him that at his events, go to his presser, tell him that at his events, and try to get them to help them see that hey, we got to make certain fights because ultimately, no matter I'm telling you, Tank has the Mayweather effect on him. It's because of the affiliation he has with Mayweather, where he's pretty much never going to get the just credit that he deserves for anything he do. And I want him to line him up because just remember, Bivol was far superior a boxer than Better Biev. But as we saw, what the looks can be deceiving, and what people actually believe may not be actually so. Better Biev was every bit as quality boxer as Bivol was. It's just that his power supersedes that because he's knocking cats out. He just showed you he got levels to him, and I think that's what Tank needs to go out there and do. He needs to show that there's levels to his game. And I mean, I don't want to see him fight people that he had named or wasn't, part of the people that was on his original list, but those people are not available. So with them not being available, you got to take what is available. And Lamont Roche is a quality fighter. I mean, let's not get that mistaken. He's a quality fighter. He's just not the fighter who we would like to see him line up against. I would love to see a Tank versus Shakur. I would love to see a Tank versus Devin. I would love to see a Tank versus Tio. I would love to see a Tank versus whoever got the belt at 140. Because honestly, I mean, when he lines up with these people, we're gonna be talking about how they were really just hype. and they weren't really that good. Tank need to go fight a Boots or a Bud or some stuff like that. Somebody that the man being 5'4" need to go fight so that it could be an evened out playing field. But when you're really truly great, that seems to be your narrative no matter what. He's the only fighter that people want to pull up to fight bigger fighters. You got fighters fight smaller fighters, and that's cool. But Tank fighting within his size, that his frame, he over there pulling bigger fighters up. A person who has, this is the key kicker about it. My man got more fights at 135 than Tank actually has at 135. That's
That's
why.
true, but then it's not true. But
No, that is true. Lamont Roach
That's
got more
why.
fights at 135 than Tank does.
Lamont
That's
I
Roach
know
actually
that.
also,
that's
I'm just
actually true.
saying.
Lamont Roach also has a bigger, denser frame. Lamont Roach is doing everything, but because it's Tank Davis, we gonna make it seem like Tank Davis is a big time like presence in the ring as far as his stature, and we know that's not the case. But one thing I do know is skills is pretty dang good, and I would like to see him tested versus the people that they say he's scared to fight. At first, he didn't fight black folks. Turned out he fought more black folks than the black folks that they talking to. You need to be fighting. So, like, the only way it's ever gonna get solved, and that's what I say, and that's why I love the old school so much, is because you go and you tell them, hey, look, man, you had a great fight, and I think you're one of the best. I think I'm one of the best. Let's line it up, and that's what I want. I want them to line it up so that we can find out what's what. And if he isn't, then we'll have it come out in the wash. But until then, no, I don't really think that Tim Bradley commentary was warranted. I don't think that I would pay it much mind, but I know that people feel that way. And all he's doing is doing his master's job, with his master's task. He told him to go out there, throw smut on his name because he's the hottest thing going. Well, the competitive promoters, they got some stuff coming on the rise in and around their divisions, and they want to make sure people focus in on that. So why not say that Tank's a fraud? Why not try to devalue him and diminish him? But how you really do it is put your fighter up in that ring with him, and that's what we really got to get. So Top Rank, if you're listening, anybody from Top Rank, if Tim, you listening,
You listen,
yeah,
huh?
yeah. You tell your people at Top Rank, start lining up that talent that y'all got over in Top Rank to get up in the ring and show how much of a fraud Tank is. You know what I'm saying? And Tank, after you get done with this fight, man, let's go on and press for those other fights that you said you wanted to knock off on that list. Because it's time to kick the bucket, if you know what I mean. But that's all I say about it, man. I don't have no ill will towards Tim. I just think that Tim is. You seen the movie Django, right?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. The brother Tim,
Yeah,
stop.
yeah, yeah. My man Samson, boy, he made you hate that man.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come here,
And
honey.
all he's doing is saying things that fit
Mommy's downstairs working out.
the strategy, man. That's all I'm saying. So let him get a Samson on. Tank got to worry about getting in that ring and handling business come December, or is it November? My bad. But either or, man, I want to see Tank in the ring with these people too. So hopefully we get to the point where people won't devalue a loss and actually value the fact that you had the competitive fire to get in there and do what you had to do to get to try to win. So
I
I
do I
hope
do
that
got I do got a video I'm gonna drop of Tank and T.O. sparring. I think it'll surprise you.
it'll surprise me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sparring never surprises me, bro. Like I
it's
said,
surprised
man.
BVO. It surprised BVO because he didn't realize T.O. got beat up that bad by Tank.
Oh, here we go.
Well, they probably edited it bad, but the one that I seen, T.O. was getting Willie Lump. But I mean, it's sparring. To me, people that spar, they get brought in to work on a certain look, a certain aspect of the fight that they got to train and prepare for. I look at sparring like I look at the Bruce Lee movies. Bruce Lee used to make movies, and it had scenes where people had to act out. There were some people who said, "Nah, I'm better than Bruce Lee, and I'm gonna show him, and I'm gonna show him in this movie." And it was a lot of people who was better than Bruce Lee, had a better rep than Bruce Lee, and said that if they had a chance to go against Bruce Lee, they would give him the business. And when that thing went down like that, Bruce Lee had to have some more stunt doubles come in because he was over there hurting people. And that's what I look at sparring as, man. I think a lot of times we put too much on sparring. Sparring is just a tool to help you get prepared for a fight. It's not a fight where the lights is on and everybody's paying for it keeps, and you there to feed your family. And I don't place much stock or value into it. But I mean, hey, if T.O. got line it up. That's all I gotta say. Line it up.
I'll say this though, man. On that note, shout out to my man Tommy, always capping for Tank. We
CDO, CDO. There you go again. There you go. I ain't saying not one thing that was a cap version for Tank. I did not. I will not, man. I'm here for boxing.
Shit about boxing.
Fernando can't help himself, man.
Yeah, he can't.
CDO, boy, you gotta love him.
But I just want to play a video for you, man, so you can understand what we're talking about.
Yeah, play that video. Roll that
of
video.
Course, when you're here, everybody loves it. Ross, go ahead.
No problem.
Okay.
Hey now, Howard. Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna prove that beat is black. He keeps saying he's Puerto Rican.
Yeah, I know Puerto Rican, you little
Yo,
piece
if you're
of shit.
Puerto Rican beat, let me hear you talk Spanish.
Yeah, I'll speak Spanish, you little fucking little cocksucker.
Fuck you, man.
What do you got, you little fucking little cocksucker?
I'm right here.
Too much profanity, man.
Yeah, I had to turn it off. Too much profanity, man. But I don't know. Whenever I hear my man Crush, or I hear my man Tommy Caping for King, all I can think about is the late great Dick Gregory, man.
You have to stop. Y'all keep talking. Huh? You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up. Huh?
Well, we going on that. Peace, y'all. We see y'all tomorrow for the
Well,
debate.
Dick Gregory was giving people the business, man. Wow.
You said what? I hear what you said.
Dick Gregory was giving cats the business.
Oh yeah, he definitely was. But we got a big debate coming up, and like I said, D Free is finally gonna stop running
Tomorrow, right?
and defend his title after we get this win. It's your boy BBO Boxing. It's your boy Puerto Rican Free. Don't miss my man the Grumpy
CBO
OG.
Boxing. The Grumpy
And we
OG.
definitely got the hater himself, Thomas Hill. We going, y'all. Peace.
All love.
We see y'all in
We see y'all tomorrow, man.
We really boxing. Who wanted the baddest? Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks, cause it was set in